Hello, boys and girls. My name is Yoshi, 1907 year, and if you guys have been wondering why, if you guys ever wonder why an upload of this Pokemon Legend Z Day is not coming out for a bit, well, that's because guess what? A new Yoshi game has come out. You know me, I'm a Yoshi fan. I have to play it first before everything else. I even made a new profile pic just for the look of it. The one on the top left is mine. Looks like it's one of those you have to load into it first before you can see the game, though. Anyway, this is Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, the newest Yoshi game released. Just for the Nintendo Switch 2, as far as I'm aware. And yeah, each person has their own game, of course. They each have their own map to play. It's basically separated by files. I kind of don't want to get spoiled, so I think I'm going to deal with this playthrough a bit differently. We'll try to get through the storyline first before we think about what to do. Alright, Bowser Jr., we haven't seen you in a while. Well, not since the Mario Galaxy movie, that is. In game, it's been a while. Interesting. So this is the mysterious hook that just randomly ended up here. But yeah, obviously I'll be trying to 100% the game at some point, but pretty soon. So this notifies us of all sorts of different characters, huh? Whoa. Okay. So, well, that explains why this book randomly ended up here. Because Bowser Jr. was just trying to do something normal, and he just he just got sucked into his own book. But yeah, this is Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, and I guess we're gonna have to go into the book at some point. We see all the different forms of Yoshis are here again. Okay. We see a few previews of this game, but not too much. Alright. Is there someone read my pages? Goodness, where am I? You folks, please help me sit upright. That's much better, thank you kindly. And this book talks, apparently. I am Mr. Encyclopedia, but you could call me Mr. E for short. Now, what should I call you? Oh, well, they just said. So you're each called Yoshi. Eh? What a unique group of creatures you are. Seems I've made some mysterious new friends. How, sir, ambitious. Mysterious creatures are subjects of my very page. If I cannot access any of that information myself, may I ask you to take a closer look at my contents and see if you can find anything is amiss? Alright. Well, saw anything interesting? Ah, you made a discovery? My word. Saw a walking flower, you say? Mysterious indeed. Here, try using my magnifying glass to take a closer look. Okay. Oh, it's a walking flower, as you said. It's a flower or fauna, a plant or animal. We're on the verge of a new discovery. Let's make a note of this. Alright. I must have heard more about this mysterious new creature. Would you be willing to explore the creature's habitat, Yoshi? Peer through my magnifying glass, you'll be pulled into my pages. Just let my curiosity lead you while I record any new discoveries you make. So, these are like the levels of the game this time. This is very different from Yoshi's Crafted World, like we've seen before. And now we're inside the pages that contain the creature's natural habitat. Exciting. Let me know if something else catches your eye. So apparently they have a sweet taste. So apparently you could ride on them. And makes flowers bloom, apparently. Okay. My word, it grew into a big tree. Ah, the tree is all in flower. The tree is all flowery now, huh? Okay. Okay. Just as I thought, there's more flowers to collect. Kind of went a little bit too fast. Okay. All those big flowers are spilled. It's like they woke up to say hello. What a delightful sight. Leap it. You can leap into that circle you sought to return, huh? Well, I kind of have some more stuff to explore, though, to be fair. Okay, we know already there's a hidden secret. Okay. So we're basically supposed to do all sorts of different things to them. And I think discovering that is important, because that's how we get different stuff done. That's crazy. Wait, we went through Bud just now, and now our A's are only 2. That's crazy. What if we do that? Okay, well, we discovered something new, even though we just went backwards in the level to find it. Oh, alright. We're discovering all sorts of different stuff. Okay, we can only slide on the flowers themselves. Alright. Well, now we're going to go through. Well, yes. We don't want to take forever after all. We'll see what we have to go back and get later, always. Made so many satisfying discoveries. Thank you, Yoshi. Think our My new friend needs a proper name. What should we call one of these creatures? Let's just hear your suggestions. I don't want to come up with my own names. It'll take too long. It's real funny with behaviors that baffle, so how about Crazy Daisy? Alright. We can just use the default names. It's easier that way. How you like my idea, Sven? In that case, Crazy Daisy it is. If you ever want to change its name, you can do so right here on its page. Huh? So, we're like slowly filling out these pages by doing stuff. It tells us where we have to go later. How fulfilling. I always wanted to study curious creatures within my pages. Dare say thanks to you Yoshis, that wish can finally come true. But you're also itching to see more, so what do you say, Yoshis? Will you help me explore my many pages? Alright. Sure. Oh, now suddenly there's 8 of them. Oh, how wonderful, thank you. Now you can't rush in together, my pages are too delicate for that. Need one brave volunteer. How about we change between different ones? Since this one is the closest one, we'll explore with this Yoshi next. At some point, I want to explore with the pink one now. Earth seems to be home to many different creatures. Use my magnifying glass to take a look at anything that catches your eye. Well, this first. Such mysterious wriggling. This fruit might be more than it seems. Let's make room for some notes about it. Kind of wriggling, fidgeting fruit is this? Suppose there's only one way to find out. Time to enter and finish once more. That's good. So you can change which... you can change exactly where you go, which is cool. And by the way, my video is recording. I'm just making sure of it. Did that high on the vine taste like fruit or honey? It looks like they took flowers with them, huh? Okay, this level's gonna be a bit more interesting. Interesting. Alright. Okay. Apparently, your friend can also eat fruits as well, apparently. So our friend, a Crazy Daisy Robber, actually ate that fruit. Which is interesting that that can happen. Okay, well, that's interesting. Alright. Alright. What if we wait? We may have to wait on that, actually. You know, it's really weird. Although we took a couple of hits, we didn't actually take any damage. We just keep getting knocked back instead, which is strange. I know these games are designed today for children and stuff, but this is even more crazy. We did that. Strange, I kind of threw quite a bit of eggs at it. It's trying its best, though. Alright, well, we got it done. Okay. Okay. So we use this power thing to make them bloom, but then we can also get... So if we just hide under here, nothing happens. Okay. So we basically, this game has us do different activities depending on what we have. Like specifically what level we're in, we may have to do different activities. Okay. Okay. You bet a skid each and every silly feller. Wonder where we could push this to. Alright. So we're taking us all the way back here then. Huh? Okay, that just still didn't do anything. I'm looking for this because we kind of need it to be in a specific spot. Alright. So we basically, this game has us go around, pick up companions to help us out as we go along, and they are often required to do some of the objectives in here. But then on top of that, you also have other secrets to deal with. Not to mention these coins we still have to pick up. I think it tells me we take the egg here. The milk thing here instead. It could be also that we may have to return later. You never know. This has to be here for a reason, though. Later, we could probably use him to assist if we want, but for now, we just want to do as much of the level as we can. Alright. Well, yes, I want to end. We got a few more extra stuff. So we basically have to do different objectives to actually beat the lulls. And a rather belligerent form of life. Should give it a proper name, I suppose. A name with this busy being. Well, let's see what you know. Forms a hive by bunching together like fruit on a vine, so how about bunch of bee? Alright. I've seen bunch of bees before, but that's cool. Bunch of bee it is. Alright. Okay. We learned some new things about the other enemies too by just putting them in different areas. It's crazy. Okay. Even more monsters appeared. It's a it's an air insect that sips the nectar of any flower and happens to butterfly. Nature seems to be high underground. Perhaps it's hibernating. Could we light this creature up, I wonder? That tells us we have to do something else first. Okay. Hope he dropped out of the leaves above. Must have tumbled to escape the bunch of Eastern. Let's make a note of this creature too, huh? Aired, but still flightless, yet still beautifully bird-shaped. And its head looks quite dapper, but surely serves some unknown function. What sort of creature have we found now? Alright. Well, I like this DSLR. It's quite a bit different than you'd expect. It's both an investigation game and a puzzle-ish platformer as well. You need to basically figure out what to do in certain areas. Kind of like a puzzle game, almost. Oh, hello. That is not what we expected to see here. Young Master, where are you? Yoshi, what are you doing here? Wait, a better question. Have you seen the Young Master? What? You saw him? You must tell me where. You think he's here, but can't be sure? Ah, useless little Yoshi. Don't get my hopes up. Young Master, where are you? That's a certain of Buddhist Lord Bowser, I believe. His name is, yes, Komet. I'm familiar with their infamy, unfortunately. I once kept within Bowser's castle. Don't know is why he's here patrolling my pages. Okay. My word, that's a bit more than about. Oh. Interesting. Alright. Alright. So these are basically like musical monsters, huh? How interesting. Okay. Definitely makes this a lot you think. Okay, you were going to pick up this time. We should be able to make the flowers boom again. So we don't just need this for errors and stuff, we also need it for other things too. But yeah, I said this game looks like a puzzle platform because you kind of have to figure out exactly what to do in each level or else you might get stuck for longer. Seems like we probably need to get enough stars to continue on too. Thankfully, I'm not too worried. Oh, I never tried this, actually. All it did was bounce off, huh? Okay. Didn't trigger anything. Oh, we could just keep firing. Alright, if we hold it down. Okay. I ordered one wonderful inquiry we found. Oh, that's interesting. Because we still can't go up here. Alright. Alright. I know I missed some flowers here. There must be something we're not noticing. Hey, at the very least, unlike some of the older Yoshi games, you at least get to keep your egg after you lose it. That's good. Could have been really otherwise. Alright. I think it tells me we have to do something with this fruit, actually. So let's try this again. No, you immediately get it, usually. Oh, great. I lost it, actually. Wait, we can actually look at... Oh. Just as I thought, you can feed them. Oh, if we use that, okay, alright, we found a way to get to a different secret. Oh, we need to hit a specific time, I see. Alright. That too, it's a sale on my car, though I'm not sure why. We still haven't found any of the flowers, though. So I guess we'll just haze it, then? Okay. Remember, we're not trying to go for necessarily the full 100% yet, since it's a blind playthrough. We don't really know what to do, so it's better to go for each all individually first, and then figure out what to do after that. One thing would suit it best, I wonder. Alright. Could go Lily too when you hop on the so how about Ogakoke? So like as in Coke karaoke, basically? Interesting. Ogakoke it is. Alright. interesting name. Kind of a handful to say, I'll say. Crazy. Okay, so yeah, we definitely need to get stars quickly. Alright. So, each chapter basically has us examining different things. Alright. There's some fluff going there. My lord, the fluff has a face, several faces in fact. This may be a new discovery. Let's make a note of it. Alright. Such adorable, evoking fun. I find myself fascinated to learn more. Ready to head to his pages and explore a bit farther, Yoshi? Okay. Hello. Sure. This game is really fun so far. We've only just started it, too. It's quite different than what most Yoshi games are, right? Huh? Ten just pushed them farther on, huh? I'll scrap the rock. A heavy impact from above would likely finish the job. Wait, that means we know how to crack this now. Okay, that tells us now we can go back. Okay, now it's breakable. Even large rocks can't deter this creature, huh? Hey. Okay. Okay. Apparently this fur creature was not tough enough to handle these moves, so... Okay, which means if we have this already, we need to avoid it. Okay. Whoa. That went all the way over there. Okay. Wait, so that means we actually want to avoid these enemies. Or else it's not going to... So eventually it spreads like crazy. Alright. Well, I've just made actually getting the flowers stuff done a little bit trickier. Because as the gel, it just goes everywhere around. Okay. Even though we've been in this first area for a while, we're still learning all sorts of new stuff. Okay, well that sort of worked. Oh, that's kind of tricky. It has to do something, right? Okay. Oh, I see. We have to move it out of the way first. This gets really tricky now. You literally can't touch any of these if we're trying to actually get it to the very end. Well, that's definitely the closest we've been to so far. Okay. Never mind, I don't want to waste too much time, you know? We should probably just go in here. Also, while it's here, we can use it to our advantage. This reminds me a lot like the Fuzzies from the original Yoshi's Island. You guys probably know how ridiculous those can be, huh? Alright, let's see what happens. Apparently, it also can be revived with a special ladder, too. Okay. That's odd. There's obviously so much that we're still missing, but we'll try. Alright, we could try yes. Alright, someone tells you I need to use our ink to do something. They didn't just throw this around randomly, they probably expect us to use it. Alright. Oh, that's these spells apparently do quite well in the water, huh? Alright. Well, we're getting all sorts of stars by just doing stuff randomly, even though we had done everything already. Oh. Okay. We scare off a much bigger creature, huh? Oh, I just realized we have to do that anyway. Alright. Even that statue came easy to snatch, huh? Stuff truly is made of tougher stuff, huh? Kinda funny. You didn't know me. Alright. Since we finished this, we might as well end our exploration here on this part and on this level. But yeah, this game is really fun, and unlike some of the others, we will not go back to check stuff until we've actually completed the main game first this time. We kind of made the mistake of it with the other game, but I guess they're quite productive too. We should be careful to avoid accidental overpopulation. Oh, before I get, we should give this creature a name. Your illicit puffballs seem to scatter all over, so how about Scatterpuff? Sure. You like my idea? Splendid, Naki Scatterpuff it is. Alright. Lots of different parts. So we're basically slowly filling each of these pages by doing different things. And some of the better ones give you more stars too. There's only one. Apparently we can make these go in a golden bug also, but we still need more things here anyway. Okay. Oh, you could just save and end. That's how you save. Okay, so if we select save and end, we can do that. Like this. But I think we could probably just skip them. So how about we save now that we've saved in here and call it quits. Since it's one file anyways, we're not gonna get anywhere. It might have autosave anyway. That is not much. Alright, well, I'll just be done this. I hope you guys... I'll leave it on this. It looks better. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, as you might have guessed. Comment, rate, subscribe for some more new Yoshi game videos, because, yeah, that's clearly what we're going to be doing here. And until then, I will see you guys in the next episode where we continue to play this amazingly new game that I've been wanting to try out for quite some time. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.